Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
I just wanna know if you my friend. I just wanna know if you pretending. I know I've been away. I'm just trying to get my paper straight, girl.
I pick up this vlog because I'm trying to get back into the habit of like coming on here and like just vlogging. I haven't vlogged for a while because girl, when I tell you that I've been exhausted. And you know when you reach a point and you're like, okay, the burnout, the exhaustion is coming to a level where I need to like stop. That's the point that I reached. So I was like, let me just step back a little bit. Recenter. I'm still recentering, but here I am. I don't really want to get out of the habit of like, you know, showing up on here because you guys know how I love to be consistent. So yeah, I got back from the gym long time ago. It's like evening time now, 5:47, and I just sat down trying to like sort out some content because I don't be having inspirations these days, and that comes with tiredness. When you're tired, like you're barely having any form of creativity, any form of ideas. So I was just sitting down with myself a little bit, looking through my content, kind of see like what I wanna come up with and how I can like do different things to like, that's like a little bit more creative. I don't know, I was just trying to like think about stuff, you know. Or so, you know, sometimes you're like your biggest critique, and that's what I've been finding lately. Like what I'm posting, I love it, but I just want to give a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, why do I want to change it when everyone is like, they love it, they love this, they love that? I'm like, I just want to add a little bit more. So yeah, that's what I was doing. Now I need to just get out of these gym clothes and just shower and do my skincare. My skin, especially like around here, has been feeling it lately. And I don't know why. It's mainly like these spots. I normally sleep on my side, so that could be the case. So I need to do like a nice little face mask just to kind of like detox a little bit. I'm gonna jump into the shower. I was meant to go to an event today, but they told me the wrong time for the event, and they also said that I could still pop in because the store closed at 6, but I don't think I'm just gonna pop in just for like a goodie bag or something like that. I'd rather go to the event, enjoy the event, kind of like mingle, and then just leave, because the event was 10 to 11 a.m. and they told me that it was 10 to 11:30 p.m. and because it was such a long time, I was like, okay, after the gym I can at least do everything that I need to do and then pop in. I don't think I'm gonna go there. So yeah, because they told me the wrong time. So here I am. I wanted to like take these braids out, but I think I'm gonna stretch it for another week. I'm just gonna put some mousse in there and stuff, stretch it for another week, and kind of see if I can find like a hairdresser as well to kind of give me like a hair wash, trim, that sort of thing. I don't know, I just want someone else to wash my hair and trim it. So I'm gonna see if I can find someone good. I don't really know that much good natural hairstylists here, so I'm gonna have to search. And if you might find some, they'll probably be like so expensive, like charging your arm and a leg for stuff that I have at home. So when I'm doing these things, I'm doing it more for the service rather than for them actually doing it, type of thing. So if I'm like paying for like my nails, then it's more for like convenience because I can do my own nails, and it's also, I need a good service because I can also do my own nails. If I'm paying for like my hair to be done, you guys know I can braid my own hair, I can do my own hair, I'll be doing stuff, okay? So if I'm paying for these things to be done, it's for convenience because I just can't be asked, or I really need a good service. So with my natural hair, I can do all these things because I have everything that I need to do it. Is because I'd like to go into a chair and sit down and feel relaxed and have someone else rub my scalp, and I'll also like good service. So I need to find someone that's going to give me that, and someone that's not going to even charge me like a arm and a leg as well to do nothing. Basically, you need to give me a little bit more so I can say, okay, I'm okay paying for that. So if you know anyone like that that's in London, please leave them down below. I know majority of you that watch my vlogs are from the US, but if it is that you're from London and you watch my vlog, please leave me some suggestions below on some good natural hairstylist that's gonna be worth the money, good service. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it after. I just know I wanted to get it washed and get it trimmed. I don't know if I'm gonna silk press it, only because if I silk press it, you guys know I'll be consistent in the gym. Like, I'll show up 5 days this week on every single day that I'm meant to show up. I have 2 days rest, 2-day rest day, and I've been doing that for a couple of weeks now, just showing up on my 5 days throughout the week. Maybe that's why I'm so tired. I really need to rest a little bit, but anyways, that's the story for another day. I've just finished filming like one of those empties video for TikTok, so now I need to like throw these products away that I have. You know, at that time sometimes like all the products just all finish at once. The one that I'm like most gutted about is this perfume, because it's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I used to always put on this when I'm going out. She's a little bit strong, so you have to, depends on where you're going, you know, it might be a little bit intimidating, but she's amazing. And I'll definitely repurchase it. It's not the cheapest perfume, but it's so good, and I've had it for like maybe over 2-3 years, probably even more, like a long time. It lasts really long, which is good. So yeah, I just need to like get rid of these now. I also have like this, might as well just show you guys. This is one of the empty products. It's a like body lotion, and then we have good old chili jam, which I have a new one in the cupboard. I need to repurchase this. My gummy wax is finished. I need to get back that. Mousse is finished. I have a new mousse, which is good. She's also finished. I need to repurchase this off Amazon. This is the breath code. It's like mouthwash, so that's done. Also, my bone broth is finished, so I need to repurchase one of this. I did get it in the beef flavor, but I'm gonna probably like try the chicken out. This is also finished. I finished this week. This is my Garnier vitamin C and SPF. This is done out, so I need to like repurchase that. This is done. This is my nighttime treatment from Dermatica. I have another one that came into the mail today. Well, I don't know when it came into the mail. I'll just collect it from downstairs today. And then I have like this Ren overnight dark spot glow that is also finished. So yeah, everything is done out. I saw these in Lidl the other day and I picked it up, and I really do like it. I normally just pick up the baby wipes, but I saw that they have like these tissue, moist tissue, and I picked this up, which is like really good. So I pick up like a couple, so I have like in my work bag, in my gym bag, in the toilet as well. But these are like really good. They have the sensitive one, and then they have like the original one, but I like to pick up sensitive products in these kind of stuff because yeah, for obvious reasons. So yeah, so those are all the empties that I got. Also guys, I went to the bookstore. You guys know I love a book, and going to the bookstore just makes me so happy. So I went to the bookstore yesterday. My skin is so dry. I haven't like do my skincare yet. Went to the bookstore yesterday, and I'm gonna show you what I picked up because this excites me. So let me just put away these, and then we're gonna talk books in a second, okay? So if you're not interested in books, you can skip, but we're gonna talk books in just a second. So as I was saying, I went to the bookstore yesterday. I went to the Works. If you're not from the UK, you don't know what the Works is. It's basically a bookstore, but it sells like really cheap books. You get like books at like a decent price. I wouldn't say they're like really cheap, but you find like books for like good deals. So I went in there, and before I went in there, I went to like a book. I saw, when I was passing, I saw like a charity shop. I believe it's British Heart Foundation. That's it. And I realized that they have some books in there, and I went in there and have a look as well. I did end up picking up 2 books from the bookstore, which I'm gonna grab the other one because I didn't pick it up. So I ended up picking up like 2 books from the charity shop, and I ended up picking up Verity. I already have Verity. I did pick up this one because I'm doing like a book swap thing at work, so I'm just gonna bring this there. I'm not really gonna swap it for anything. I'm just gonna bring this and leave it because it's such a good book, and I really did enjoy it, and it got me into reading. So if you can get someone else into reading, or if someone there want to read it as well, then why not? So I'm just gonna leave this there for someone else to like have a read. And this was like £2 that I got it in the charity shop for, which I think was such a good deal. And to be fair, it's not like damaged or anything. The pages though are a little bit different from what I remember. I don't know if mine looked like this. The wording, they're a little bit bigger, but it could mean that this is just a different version. I don't know, it looks a little bit different from mine, or maybe because I read it so long I just can't remember. But Verity, really got me back into reading, and I just want to share that with someone else, you know. Also picked up this. It's gonna take off the stickers. This again was like £2, and this is The Good Daughter. I've never heard anything about it, but it just looks like it's a really good book, and the author is called Karen Slaughter. So yeah, one run, one stayed, but who is the good daughter? We just have to read to see. It's quite a big book. It's quite a big book, over 500 pages. Like, it better be good. So I just picked up this one from the charity shop as well. And from the works, they have like a deal going on, which I ended up picking up about 4 books in there, which I need to see if I can take these stickers off, because I don't know why they put the sticker right at the front of the book. But anyways, these are the books that I ended up picking up from the works, which I think I got some really good books, which I can't wait to like read, especially this one, Never Lie. I've heard so much about Never Lie. I heard it's such a good book, and I just can't wait to read it. I'm currently reading like another book now, but I really want to stop reading that book and read this, but I don't want to stop because I'm also like 40-something% in, so I really want to just finish it and then read this, but I also don't want to read 2 books at the same time. Yeah, that's my problem right now. So I heard Never Lie is such a good book. I've read Freedom McFadden when I went to Mexico back in January. Really missed that trip. I could really be in Mexico right now because that trip was amazing. I read Freedom McFadden, I read Housemaid and Housemaid Secret, and when I tell you that my jaw dropped when I was reading that book, it made my holiday as well. Like, absolutely loved it. So I bought another Freedom McFadden book, and I didn't buy just one, I bought 2. So this was a part of the 3 for 6 deal as well. And I picked up The Inmate. This is another book that I've heard so much about on TikTok, so I had to like pick this one up as well. I haven't really read the back to see what it's about, but I just hear people talking about The Inmate is really good. You know, people don't really give spoilers sometimes, but they were like, The Inmate is really good, definitely read. So I was like, okay, I keep seeing this and I keep seeing this, so I'm gonna just get both. There was another one, I believe, One by One. I think it's One by One by Freedom McFadden. I still have a lot more Freedom McFadden book that I want to read. I also need to remember that I do have a Kindle that I can get free books. So I need to stop spending money by books. But I also love seeing the books as like a trophy thing to say, oh, you did read all of those, or I did really like that one, or I like seeing them, you know. So if it makes me happy, then I'm gonna just buy it. Also, another one that I picked up that looks cute and cozy and just looks like, yeah, I just love it. Like, look at the cover. It's called Out on a Limb. I feel like now I'm reading like a lot of dark stuff back to back. I've read The Accomplice before, which was a little bit dark. I didn't really enjoy it that much because the fun starts at the end of the book. And then The Sinners, which very dark romance, like shit is going down in that book, and it's a lot of like, it's just dark stuff, right? So I feel like I should read something a little bit more mushy once I'm done that one, but I also want to dive straight into Never Lie. So I'm a bit like, I don't know which way to go, but what I'm gonna do is to select my next read. I think I'm gonna write these books down. I saw someone do this on TikTok. I'm gonna put it in a jar, and then I'm gonna like just pick one out, because I have like a couple books that I have a couple books down there that I also need to read. Maybe like 3 or so books that I need to read I haven't touched, so I need to read those. But instead of reading those, I went to buy more books. I've got a problem, clearly. Another one that I've been seeing on TikTok is Say You Swear, and this one is by Megan Brandy. And again, really excited to like read this, but I don't know when I'm going to get around. I have book to last me for the year because I'm a slow reader. Like, I don't have all the time in the day. Girl, just be going to work, going to the gym, come back late. I don't have all the time in the day. The only time that I really get to like read is on my journey to work, my journey back from work, and then in the night before bed. That's the only time I really get to read. Otherwise, I'll be at the gym, I'll be doing other stuff. So I'm a very slow reader, so I don't know when I'm gonna finish reading these, but I'm really excited to like dive into them because this just makes me really happy. Whoa! Oh, maybe for my birthday coming up, I'll just get some gift cards for like books, so someone can just take me to the bookstore and I'll just pick up like a bunch of books, because I don't be wanting anything else. But these are like, I just like having them. Or maybe someone can get me like one of those storybook case that's like $200 and some. I don't think it's worth it. That's why I didn't buy one, because it's literally just a stand, but I like the way it looks, but I don't want to spend my money by it. So if someone want to buy it for me, I'd appreciate that. That would be a perfect gift. But anyways, I haven't made dinner yet. It's 7:22 and I haven't cooked dinner, so I need to like get it together and make my dinner. So that's what I'm gonna do. Right, I'm gonna watch Love is Blind UK, and I'm gonna just put it on my laptop here. And I haven't watched it at all, so this is like my first time watching it, but I heard it's really good, so I'm gonna like give it a try. The good thing is Netflix still works on my laptop, but it's not working on my phone. I use my dad Netflix, but
over the next 10 days you're gonna,
you know, Netflix kind of like change stuff up, so if you use someone else's thing, if you're not on the same internet, it just doesn't work. Also, how cute is like this laptop case? So cute.
over the next 10 days.
Cool.
Thinking about what we've been through. The world can be a lonely place. Baby, I'm so glad that I found you. Now I got someone to embrace.
I went back to buying watermelon chunks, because if you guys watch like my previous vlog, you know I was saying that I get creeped out by the seeds in the watermelon. So unfortunately I had to go back to buying the watermelon chunks, which is pretty much the same price as the whole watermelon, and I get more for that. So yeah, for my own sanity I had to go back to these because there's no seed in them. I think they already cleaned them out, which is good for me. The other one just creeped me out. This is what dinner is looking like. I might grab another drumstick. It's very healthy, okay? Very healthy. We've got some beans going on. We've got some asparagus, some drumsticks that I put in the air fryer, and then I've got some cherry tomatoes, which is so good. I was gonna eat that. And then we have some quinoa going, and I've also packaged some for lunch tomorrow as well. So I'm gonna let that cool a little bit, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge. And I've also got some fresh, well, it's not fresh, it's from the box one, not from concentrate. This is some pineapple juice on some ice, which is really good. I'm probably gonna put some ketchup on this because there's no sauce, so I'm gonna have that as a sauce. I'm watching Love is Blind, like I mentioned to you guys. Very entertaining so far. I'm gonna have dinner and probably just chill for the rest of the night. So I will see you when I see you. Morning, guys. I'm getting ready to go to work this morning, and I figured why not just get ready with you guys. I'm literally like just doing my makeup now. I've already do my skincare, everything, so I'm just doing my makeup, and then I need to get dressed and go out. It is 7:58, so I don't have that much time to like do my makeup. I wanted to try this shade in the Revolution Skin Silk. I do have one that's currently open, but that's like a darker shade. So I do want to try this one to see if it matches me a little bit better. I'm also listening to the Receipts podcast, so I'm gonna like just play this in the background while I'm getting ready, because I need to basically do my makeup in like 5 minutes, get dressed in 5 minutes. I'm also not sure what I'm gonna like put on. I have something in mind, but we'll see.
But she's home currently for the summer holiday and share a room. Ever since she's been back, she has been rotting. Rotting is such a strong word nowadays. She has been rotting, literally.
I feel like this is a little bit light.
Days on end. Right now, it's worked. If that is not bad enough, she is lactose.
It is not.
Sticks up the room with her fart.
But I feel like I can like
When she
blend the
goes
two.
out to work,
Oh, I hate when
she
foundation
showers.
doesn't
However,
just
there's
match me how they
nothing
should.
No matter
Anyways,
how much she showers, it's great.
My first thing would be to check that she's okay. Like, as in, is to be like, hey, baby, you okay?
I'm going
What's
back to
going
this.
on? Like, being home for the summer during uni is hard, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually hard.
Concealer, I'm gonna do Bye Bye on the eye. Let me turn this off so I can talk to you guys. I'm gonna do Bye Bye on the eye by It Cosmetics. Let's put that on real quick.
You will send me an invoice of half the bill via email.
What kind of money?
He used it for self-gratification by my friend, and when I asked him where he is, he lied and said he was somewhere else. Has got a lad's holiday planned a couple of weeks after our wedding. Attracted to me due to my weight gain post-pregnancy. So,
What's the point of him?
oh, he doesn't buy anything for your kid.
Wait.
As if so stingy, eh?
Exactly.
Is he marrying you? Because he clearly does hate you. And
Look how much I'm literally like just sweating in here. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. I need to get out like ASAP. It's about 8:20. Here is looking good. Outfit looking nice and cute. I just need to this is showing a little bit. This is the lunch that I prepped last night, which is good. So I'm just gonna put this in my bag and come head out. Right, I'm gonna come head out now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this vlog. If you did, give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Bye.
Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get